It may surprise or even shock you to hear what I'm about to say, but if you're seeing this video right now, it's no accident. There's a profound energetic alignment converging specifically for you, the chosen ones, marking tomorrow, June 16th, as a pivotal moment. This isn't just another calendar date, it's a sacred threshold. For too long, you've held on to dreams that felt distant, deferred your true desires, or waited for the perfect moment that never seemed to arrive. That waiting ends tomorrow. The universe is sending a clear, undeniable signal. The time for hesitation is over. You are being called to start living your dream right now. This isn't a future possibility. It's an immediate imperative, a divine activation for your highest timeline. To fully embrace this transformative energy and declare your readiness to step into your dream life, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment 77 feet below. Chapter 1. The End of Endless Preparation. The first undeniable sign that tomorrow, June 16th, marks the beginning of your dream life is the definitive end of endless preparation. For a long time, you've been in a continuous state of getting ready. You've researched, planned, learned, refined, and gathered resources, always believing that one more piece of knowledge, one more certification, or one more perfectly organized step was necessary before you could truly begin. This preparation wasn't wasted. It was crucial for building your foundation, for equipping you with the necessary skills and understanding. However, it has now reached its culmination. The universe is no longer asking you to prepare. It's asking you to act. You've accumulated enough wisdom, acquired enough tools, and cultivated enough inner strength. Any further delay is simply a manifestation of old patterns, a subtle form of self-sabotage rooted in a fear of what might happen if you truly unleashed your potential. This shift will feel palpable. The nagging sense that you need to do just one more thing before launching your dream will suddenly dissipate. You will find yourself spontaneously moving into action, feeling an urgent yet calm inner knowing that all the pieces are finally in place. This might involve initiating that long-delayed project you've been contemplating for months, sending that pivotal email that could change your career trajectory, having that crucial conversation you've been avoiding, or simply taking the very first tangible step towards a goal that once felt daunting and insurmountable. The energy of tomorrow, June 16th, is specifically designed to cut through any lingering procrastination or perfectionism, propelling you forward with an unstoppable momentum. It's an energetic push that aligns your will with divine timing. You'll recognize this blessing because the very idea of waiting will begin to feel anachronistic, almost painful. The comfort of perpetual preparation will be replaced by the exhilarating call of immediate creation. You'll feel a sense of impatience with your former self, a desire to shed the skin of endless planning and step fully into the role of the creator. This is the universe affirming that you possess everything you need right now, within you, to begin. All the skills, the wisdom, the resources you've been accumulating are primed for deployment, sitting ready to be activated. This isn't about reckless abandon or jumping without looking. It's about divinely guided action, a natural outflow of all the internal work you've done to align with your highest purpose. The era of waiting for external validation or ideal conditions is over. Your readiness is inherent, and the time for your dream to move from conception to undeniable reality is now. This marks a profound, energetic graduation, freeing you from the cycle of perpetual readiness and launching you into active manifestation. Chapter 2. The Activation of Courage. The second powerful sign that tomorrow, June 16th, is your day of monumental change is the profound activation of courage within you. For too long, fear has been a silent companion, a subtle undertow whispering doubts and anxieties that have kept your dreams confined to the realm of imagination. This wasn't necessarily a paralyzing fear that froze you in your tracks, but a more insidious apprehension about the unknown. The fear of failure, the fear of judgment from others, or even, paradoxically, the fear of success itself and the responsibility it might bring. You might have felt the intense pull of your dreams, but found an equally strong internal resistance that kept you rooted in your comfort zone, hesitant to take the necessary risks. Tomorrow, that internal resistance crumbles, replaced by an unshakable resolve. This activation of courage won't feel like a sudden burst of reckless abandon or an adrenaline-fueled charge. Instead, it will be a deep, quiet resolve, an unshakable inner knowing that you are capable of taking the necessary leaps, no matter how daunting they appear. The very thought of staying stagnant, of continuing to live a life that is less than what you envision, will become more uncomfortable than the prospect of moving forward into the unknown. This discomfort, this divine dissatisfaction, is your soul's way of propelling you forward. You'll find yourself taking actions you previously shied away from, speaking truths you once suppressed, and confidently embracing opportunities that felt too big or too risky for you to handle. This courage is not the absence of fear, but the unwavering commitment to act in spite of it, to recognize fear as a natural sensation, but not allow it to dictate your destiny. Tomorrow, June 16th, is energetically charged to dissolve the mental and emotional barriers that fear has constructed around your dreams. You experience a surge of self-trust, a profound confidence born from the knowing that you are divinely supported and protected on your path, that every step is guided. This isn't about bravado or an egoic display of strength. It's about authentic empowerment, a deep conviction in your own innate abilities, and your inherent right to live a life of fulfillment, purpose, and joy. This courage will manifest in tangible ways. You might confidently step into a leadership role you previously declined, initiate a difficult but necessary conversation that clears stagnant energy, or launch a creative project into the world without seeking external validation or permission. This blessing ensures that the gap between your deepest desires and your daily actions is bridged, propelling you into the vibrant reality of living your dream, starting now with a newfound boldness that inspires not just yourself, but those around you. Chapter 3. The Magnetic Attraction of Resources. The third undeniable sign that tomorrow, June 16th, is the day your dream life begins is the sudden and profound magnetic attraction of resources. For a while, you might have felt like you consistently lacked the necessary funds, the right connections, or the perfect support system to fully actualize your dreams. You might have even convinced yourself that you needed to earn or struggle for every single resource. That abundance was a direct result of relentless effort and sacrifice. That old limiting paradigm is dissolving, completely replaced by a new reality of effortless attraction. Tomorrow, the universe is recognizing your commitment to your dream and your readiness to receive, and it is responding by aligning all the necessary components for your dream to manifest with unprecedented ease and grace. This isn't about striving, chasing, or hustling for what you need. It's about attracting. You'll find money appearing from unexpected sources, flowing into your life in surprising ways that defy conventional logic. This could be a forgotten payment you were owed, a spontaneous gift from a distant relative, a key introduction from an acquaintance who suddenly remembers you, or an invitation to collaborate on a project that perfectly provides the funding or expertise you were seeking. The universe is literally responding to your elevated frequency and your unwavering intention to live your dream, bringing to you what is needed with astonishing synchronicity. When you truly commit to your purpose and align with your highest vision, the resources appear as if by magic. Tomorrow, June 16th, acts as an energetic beacon, amplifying your ability to draw in everything required for your dream to flourish. You will notice synchronicities aligning in remarkable ways, confirming that you are on the right path and that the universe is actively conspiring in your favor. This blessing frees you from the burden of worrying about the how the money will come, how the connections will be made, how the support will materialize. It allows you to focus purely on the what, the clear vision of your dream, and the inspired actions you are taking towards it. It's a powerful affirmation that when you step into your purpose with conviction, the universe provides abundantly, removing all obstacles and smoothing your path. This magnetic attraction ensures that your dream isn't just a vision, but a fully supported, tangible reality, ready for you to inhabit right now, proving that the flow of abundance is inherent in your courageous decision to begin. Chapter 4, The Timeline Collapse. The fourth powerful sign that tomorrow, June 16th, is the day that will change everything is the experience of timeline collapse. For a long time, you might have felt that your dreams were destined for a distant future, a far-off point on your timeline that required years of arduous effort, relentless struggle, and countless obstacles to reach. You might have mentally constructed an intricate bridge of challenges between your present reality and your desired future, leading to feelings of overwhelm, impatience, or even a sense of dread at the sheer amount of work ahead. Tomorrow, the universe is dramatically compressing these timelines, bringing your desired future directly into your present reality with unprecedented speed. This isn't about skipping steps in your growth or missing out on valuable lessons. It's about divine efficiency and accelerated manifestation, the arduous processes you anticipated, to the lengthy waits for approvals, the complex sequences of events that you believe were necessary. Many of these are being bypassed or expedited with astonishing grace. You'll find that things you expected to take months or even years to materialize now manifest in weeks or even days. Opportunities that you believed were far on the horizon, just a glimmer in the distant future, will suddenly appear right in front of you, fully formed and ready for you to seize. This is because your energy has shifted to such a high frequency, and your alignment with your purpose is so pure that it is literally pulling your future self and your desired reality into the immediate now. You are becoming a vibrational match for what you desire, and the universe is simply reflecting that back to you with incredible speed. Tomorrow, June 16th, acts as an energetic trigger for this timeline collapse, removing the perceived distance and obstacles between where you are and where you want to be. This profound acceleration can feel exhilarating, almost disorienting, as events unfold with a rapidity you're unaccustomed to. It's the universe's way of demonstrating its immense power and its unwavering commitment to your highest good. This blessing frees you from the burden of protracted struggle, from the belief that success must be hard-won. It allows you to bypass unnecessary delays and step directly into the vibrant experience of living your dream right now, as if time itself is bending to your will. This is a clear signal that the universe is not just supporting your dream, but is actively participating in its immediate manifestation, removing every barrier to your rapid progress and showing you that your desired future is not a distant fantasy, but an imminent reality. Chapter 5, The Unleashing of Creativity. The fifth blessing unleashed on tomorrow, June 16th, signaling your immediate transition into living your dream, is the powerful unleashing of your innate creativity. For too long, you might have felt blocked, stagnant, or uninspired in your creative pursuits. Perhaps your artistic endeavors felt forced, your writing felt flat, or your innovative ideas seemed elusive. Even if you don't consider yourself an artist, you might not have recognized the immense creative force that flows within you. Your ability to innovate, to problem solve with ingenuity, and to find novel, elegant solutions in every area of your life. Your dream life requires new pathways, new approaches, and new expressions, and your liberated creativity is the very key to forging them effortlessly. This is your divine spark, fully ignited and ready to illuminate your path. This unleashing will feel like a flood of fresh ideas, spontaneous insights, and an undeniable urge to express yourself in ways you may have previously suppressed or never even considered. Solutions to long-standing challenges that once seemed insurmountable will now present themselves effortlessly, often in unexpected bursts of inspiration. You'll find yourself thinking outside the box, seeing possibilities where you once saw limitations, and approaching situations with a playful, inventive spirit. This isn't about forcing inspiration or laboring over solutions. It's about tapping into an inexhaustible wellspring of divine ingenuity that is now fully accessible to you, a direct connection to universal intelligence. You'll experience moments of flow where ideas simply pour through you, almost as if they're being channeled from a higher source. Tomorrow, June 16th, acts as an energetic trigger, opening the floodgates to this dormant creative potential that has been waiting for the perfect moment to erupt. You might feel drawn to pick up an old hobby you abandoned years ago, start a completely new creative project that feels exhilarating, or simply approach your daily tasks, your work, or your relationships with a renewed sense of imaginative flair. This blessing empowers you to manifest your dreams, not through sheer willpower or arduous effort, but through joyful, inspired creation. It ensures that your dream life is not only attainable, but also uniquely tailored to your authentic expression, filled with innovation, delightful surprises, and profound personal fulfillment. This burst of creativity is your inner guidance system, your personal compass, showing you the most effortless and joyful path to embodying your dream right now, making every step of the journey an act of inspired artistry. Chapter 6. The Silencing of External Doubt. The sixth unmistakable sign that tomorrow, June 16th, will render your life unrecognizable is the definitive silencing of external doubt. For far too long, you, the chosen ones, have carried the weight of other people's disbelief like gravel in your shoes. Perhaps it arrived as open mockery, the sideways smirk at family gatherings, the half-joking, "when will you get a real job?" Or perhaps it floated in on subtle occurrence, raised eyebrows, polite nods masking skepticism, well-meaning warnings that your dreams were too risky, too idealistic, or too much. Those vibrations, though often unspoken, scraped away at your confidence, compelling you to over-explain yourself, to round off your sharp edges, to shrink your cosmic blueprint to fit another person's comfort zone. Tomorrow, that era ends. At dawn, an energetic curtain drops between your frequency and the static of outside opinion. It won't be a confrontational clash. It will feel like someone finally turning down a radio that has been crackling in the background your entire life. Their words won't stop, they simply won't reach you. Their doubts will ricochet off an invisible shield, falling uselessly at their own feet. You will sense the shift first in your body, shoulders loosening, jaw unclenching, breath descending lower into your belly. Then you will notice the mental spaciousness, a silence where rebuttals once drafted themselves, a calm where anxiety used to rehearse worst-case scenarios. This silencing is not contingent upon outsiders suddenly applauding your vision, though many will. Rather, it is powered by your internal resonance, eclipsing external noise. Your cells have been recalibrating for weeks, attuning to the undeniable truth that lives under your sternum. My path is ordained. My timing is perfect. My success is inevitable. The moment that conviction locks in, every opinion running counter to it becomes white noise, audible yet powerless. Imagine standing in a storm, rain lashing sideways, yet remaining bone dry because an electromagnetic field spans inches from your skin. That is tomorrow's blessing. The field is generated by self-belief fused with divine endorsement, an unbreakable alloy. When a stray doubt attempts entry, it meets a frequency mismatch and dissolves. You will hear criticism the way one hears airport chatter when focused on boarding a long-awaited flight, present but irrelevant. As your shield activates, expect a curious reversal. Some of the very mouths that once forecast your failure will fall silent, eyes widening in wonder. They may not grasp your methods, but they will recognize results. Opportunities manifesting from thin air, income streams nobody can trace on a traditional resume, an aura of peace, untouched by market trends or gossip cycles. Their surprise is not your trophy, it is simply collateral confirmation that alignment trumps approval. Liberated from the drag of explanation, you become frighteningly efficient. Mental bandwidth once squandered on convincing skeptics reroutes into creation, strategy, vision. You will draft proposals in half the time, hear intuitive nudges with crystal clarity, and act before fear can convene its usual committee meeting. This economy of focus accelerates everything. Days compress years of progress. Conversations bloom into alliances. Ideas find funding as if destiny prepaid the invoices. Free of external doubt, you also shed the final husk of internal doubt. For the two were codependent. The outside questioned you, because in tiny, unexamined corners, you still questioned yourself. Tomorrow's silence exposes those corners to daylight, and they evaporate like dew. You will notice that your posture alters, even your laughter rings louder, uncompromised. Decisions feel less like coin tosses and more like choreography to music you alone can hear. Understand that this shift is not merely personal. It ripples through your lineage. Ancestors who were talked out of their dreams lean closer, adding their momentum to yours. Future generations feel the blueprint expand, granting them permissions you had to fight for. In choosing deafness to doubt, you reroute rivers of possibility for entire bloodlines. So tonight, before sleep, perform a simple rite. Place a hand on your heart, another on your solar plexus, and declare, "Tomorrow, all voices but truth fall away. I seal myself in sovereign faith." Visualize June 16th sunrise washing you in gold, each photon a signature from the divine, affirming your contract. Then rest, knowing the universe has already cued the symphony of corroboration. When morning comes, walk into it, unarmored, yet invincible. Let your silence answer questions. Let your progress forbid projections. Let your smile fit us in arguments. The era of external noise throttling your destiny is over. The era of inaudible doubt and undeniable proof begins. Tomorrow, June 16th, you step into the hush that surrounds every miracle right before it becomes fact. And in that holy quiet, your life transforms beyond recognition. Chapter 7. The Embodiment of Effortless Joy. The seventh and ultimate sign that tomorrow, June 16th, marks the day your life becomes truly and beautifully unrecognizable, is your profound embodiment of effortless joy. For too long, you might have associated success, fulfillment, or even happiness with hard work, struggle, or the arduous achievement of distant goals. Joy was often seen as a fleeting emotion, a reward for effort, a temporary reprieve from the daily grind, rather than a continuous, sustainable state of being. Our society, our ancestral lines, and many of our old belief systems taught us that we had to suffer or overcome immense obstacles to truly earn our happiness. This created a painful paradigm where joy was always conditional, always on the other side of the next big challenge. Now the universe is shifting you into a timeline where joy becomes your natural operating frequency. It becomes your starting point, not your finish line. It is a constant, gentle companion that flows effortlessly from within, independent of external circumstances or specific achievements. This isn't about a superficial, plastered unhappiness. It's a deep, abiding contentment and inner peace that emanates from the simple, powerful act of living in full alignment with your dream and your true, authentic self. It is the peace of a soul that is finally home. This embodiment of effortless joy will manifest as a palpable lightness of being, a radiant inner peace that permeates every moment of your days. You will wake up in the morning, and before your mind has a chance to worry about the day's to-do lists, you will notice a quiet feeling of contentment already present in your heart. You'll find yourself approaching challenges with a new, playful spirit. An obstacle that once would have sent you into a spiral of anxiety will now appear as an interesting puzzle to be solved, a creative problem to engage with. You will see opportunities where you once saw only problems, celebrating even the smallest victories and finding profound beauty and gratitude in everyday moments that you might have previously overlooked. The taste of your morning coffee, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of a loved one's laughter. The former struggles that weighed you down, the anxieties that plagued your mind, will now be navigated with a newfound grace and optimism. This is because you will operate with a sense of healthy detachment from outcomes, knowing that your inner state of joy is your true anchor, and it cannot be shaken by the transient ups and downs of the external world. This joy is not dependent on your external achievements. Rather, it is the internal engine that now fuels your continued success and expansion. Joy, in its high vibrational state, is a powerful magnet, effortlessly drawing more positive experiences, synchronicities, and aligned opportunities to you. Tomorrow, June 16th, acts as a powerful, energetic gateway that activates this profound shift, allowing you to fully inhabit the truth that your dream life is meant to be joyful, easy, and divinely supported. To anchor this consciously, you might perform a simple ritual upon waking. Before your feet hit the floor, place a hand on your heart and say aloud, "Today, I open myself completely to the frequency of effortless joy. I release the belief that my life must be a struggle. I am ready to live in my dream." With this new awareness, you realize that the journey is the destination, and that the process of living your dream is inherently enjoyable, not a series of stressful checkpoints to be endured on the way to a far-off goal. This blessing frees you from the debilitating and false belief that you must suffer to succeed, inviting you into a new paradigm where prosperity, fulfillment, and happiness are inextricably linked and flow naturally from your authentic being. You are not just achieving your dreams, you are living them, with an ease and effervescence and a deep contentment that makes your life truly unrecognizable from your past. The story of your life continues, but the genre has changed forever. The gritty drama of survival is over. Now your story is written in the vibrant, luminous colors of unadulterated, effortless joy, a living testament to your ultimate alignment and your courageous readiness to fully embrace your divinely appointed destiny.